Okay, we have a reading request right now that is coming in off of the Patreon page. And the question is basically, how are all of the things that are happening in the world today, all the crazy stuff that is going on, like what connects them? How are they connected? So let's just take a peek here. Right. All right. So the root card is the moon reversed. So the moon is straight up about manipulation. And when the moon is reversed, it's pretty much showing a situation where the manipulation is getting so strong that the people have to kind of look at the strings, right? And maybe cut the strings. So the root card being the moon is just showing straight up massive manipulation is how these things are connected. Now the main card is this Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is showing a rotating between these two different things. So it looks like there are really two big manipulations that are happening. So I'm going to put a card on either side and see if we can find out what these two energies are. Well, so we get an Eight of Wands and the Devil. So the Eight of Wands is showing impulsive harvesting of energy. So there's a lot of energy that's been building and building over a long period of time. And in the Eight of Wands, that is when it happens super quickly. And I can't sort of not see the scythe that is in the Eight of Wands. Now, this is the tool of the reaper, and literally what's happening in the Eight is the reaping. So this literally could be death or the energy of death. And on the other side, we have the Devil. Now, the Devil is obsession and possession. If we're looking at two things that are massively being manipulated, this might be just feeling like you have to do something right now. Like it is time for impulsive energy, the energy to finally be harvested. If you've been feeling something for a long time, the Eight of Wands would say that now is the time to do the thing. Now, as we look, that energy is being pushed upon us. And the other side, the Devil, obsession, possession, it's like the opposite of being balanced, I guess, and understanding. And we can definitely see that happening in the world. People are becoming obsessed and possessed and kind of losing their fucking minds, right? Now, it looks like both of these are being manipulated like a dance here by the figure in the Two of Pentacles. So I am going to pull a card to see what that is. We all know it's the fucking New World Order, but let's just see what the cards have to say. Interesting. So what is the energy that is manipulating the fucking world in this Two of Pentacles? This is a spiritual energy, as the card that comes up is literally a person summoning a genie, right? And the general meaning of the Nine of Cups is just confusion. It's when so many things are happening at the same time that you kind of don't know what to do. But as I look at this, what is really happening is there is this spiritual energy, and it's shown here in a genie, and that is the thing, you know? It's also the thing that would be telling people that it can grant their wishes, and fucking maybe it can if you're the right person. But this is a spiritual energy, and it is manipulating a couple different things for us humans of Earth. Now, to what end, right? Let's just see where it goes. Now, okay, the Four of Pentacles. So here is a miser, and the miser is rich in this life, and he's about to walk through the portal to the underworld. And he knows he's going to lose everything that he clings to, his fancy robes and all of his money, and it will be down to the truth of himself on the other side of that portal. I think what this is showing is a bunch of resources here, and maybe the monetary system in general is just about to fundamentally change. Now, this would also show the people with all the resources would really be resisting this. But I feel like this is leading toward a fundamental change in what we own, or like possession or possessions, or whatever, a fundamental liquidation, maybe, of wealth. So I guess that kind of tracks. Let's just see. I'm going to see if there's anything else that I really need to know about what is happening. And we get the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is fear. And it would mean that what is really happening, all the shit that's going on, is meant to make us afraid. And in the Nine, this is the worst, because in the Nine of Swords, this person either can't do anything about the things that they're afraid of, or they're just not doing anything about it. But what could someone do about a massive tornado outbreak? There's not much we could actually do. And when it comes to the actions of our governments, I think time has proven that they don't give a shit about what the people want, right? So there isn't a lot that we can do about the actions of our governments. And there's certainly nothing that we can do about the elements themselves. So it's jacking up fear. And the fear is going to feed both of these energies. It's going to feed the feeling that you have to do something now. And it's also going to feed the possession and obsession energy of the devil. If someone is obsessed with something, and we've got the whole right wing, left wing split going on, right? So when those people who are not seeing reason and are pushed by this obsessive energy, when they're also fueled by fear, that's when they become truly dangerous. So we can't do shit about other people. All we can do is control ourselves. Now, I'm going to pull a card to see how an individual person, an individual human of Earth, would sort of deal with this. What is the golden rope here? And we get the Magician. There is one more that wants to come out, and it is the Ace of Swords. The Magician would be like not being afraid to use all of your skills. Don't leave any skills in the fucking bag at this point, right? It's like, if there are things you can do, do them. And it's just try to bring it all out. And the Ace of Swords is saying, take full responsibility for what is happening to you, and therefore you sort of gain full control. And the Ace of Swords is a definite separation from this Nine of Swords here. Because here the person, this is like a sleepless night. The person is just sitting up fretting about stuff that they're not able to do anything about, or they're not doing anything about. And the Ace of Swords is like you versus the world, right? It's like, I take full responsibility for what is happening to me, and therefore I will have full control. So good luck in this environment, and I hope that you can find peace when this shit is all around. And just try to be aware of the manipulation that is happening so you can kind of separate from the strings. But that's what we have for now, and peace.